Welcome, guys. Today's series called "The Earth is Made." Blah blah blah. And yes, don't mind me just going. The Earth is obviously round. In the past, we've been talking about gravity and mass. Gravity holds things in place, like the sun, which I didn't mention, holds the planets together. Earth isn't big enough to hold everything in. The sun, right here, that's gravity. We live in a gravity world. 3D dimension. We live in 3D dimension. If you don't believe me, go to NASA and send yourself out of the Earth. If you still see the Earth is flat, chop your heads off and throw your head in space. You'll obviously be floating. Gravity, important. But you just throw in a trash can for nothing. And look what happens. The Earth obviously falls apart. And you'll obviously be floating in space. And yes, there's no atmospheric pressure. There's no atmospheric hold. No ozone layer. No core to regenerate magnetic field to protect us from the solar flare. You can't just edit your Earth is flat, stupids. You can't just say it has magnetic field for some reason. That's just not real. I'm not gonna say about the satanic thingy, because it's just too annoying. Okay. Believe this. What was it? Take the radius of Earth and Google it up and see how big it is. And take the mass of the Earth. I'll give you a clue. Which is Earth mass. And take the not the density. That's for the next video. How heavy? No, not here now. Take the radius and write in a simple equation. Google this up. Ice barriers. Sun. You know what happens to ice, right? It burns. There's no hard ice. That doesn't even exist, people. That's gonna just fall down. The Earth was flat, the oceans, the continent will just fall down now. Spit out. Look, I'm not here to mess, but no gravity. You're just gonna make the continent, the ocean, and everything fall apart because... Look, I told you this already. Look, the Milky Way. The Milky Way has no strong gravity to hold, but the supermassive black hole got Sagittarius A star. But it doesn't have enough gravity to hold, so dark matter is the job for galaxies. Dark matter is in our solar system too, but it holds us in place. I don't know. It goes around the Milky Way for years. I don't know, but comment down below if I'm wrong about. Wait, never mind. Let me just write it. $2.2 billion years to orbit around the Milky Way. To orbit around the Milky Way galaxy. That's a lot of years, to be honest. Also me. And one huge orbit in the 18 or 19s. Great job, son. Do your work. Sagittarius, the most massive, supermassive black hole in our system. You see, it's sleeping, and it has gravity. It influences us. It's pulling our sun through the Milky Way galaxy. And this is the popping test of the Earth. First, pop the ball. Tear the ball. You can't tear it. Tear a pancake. You obviously can. Tear a frisbee. Pretty hard, but you can do it easily. So it means you cannot tear a freaking ball. Look at this. This is not Photoshop. I can't even tear. Okay, fine. I'll wait. See, you cannot tear this freaking ball. So you cannot tear the Earth. Actually, it's gotta be God power for some reason and break the Earth apart. That only happens in space. So it means this Earth survives. It survives because of gravity. Holds dust in place. Planes fly straight, but people say they fly on a flat surface. Because if you fly, then oops, I fell down. But that's not true. The Earth is big. So big. Basically, airplanes are a tiny thought, and that doesn't even happen to us. That doesn't even happen a lot of times. Don't you get it, people? How big are you compared to a huge planet? Simple, really small. This is 1 point. 1 point. This is a huge Earth. And they're basically a tiny dot. And the airplane flies around. And yeah, God designed Earth to be round. Probably. We all feel gravity. Don't pretend this is flat shit. Be real, boss. Can you make a frisbee roll on a flat surface? No, you can't. So this rolls better. But you can't throw a ball. You can throw a ball, but throwing frisbee is more better. You guys don't get it. You're dealing with air and gravity. Gravity, that's right. Don't throw this. Roll it. Dealing with gravity, simple. Tips. Drop a marker. See? It falls down. Gravity, simple. It's basically gravity. Blah, blah, blah. Stupid people. Saying gravity isn't real. Just throw it off into shitness. Don't do it to shit. Pretend it's real. Don't pretend it's real. It's real. Look. A black hole does gravity. But also, gravity can kick other things out. like Jupiter. Billion years, it used to kick all the planets. What's even worse, it made some, drew the sun ate them. Yes, it ate them. So that's why we don't see super Earths in our solar system. They're basically more massive than Earth. That's what they're considered. Water can be the mass of a planet. Silicon can be a mass of a planet too. Hydrogen, helium, everything can be a total mass of a planet. But not this. Too small to have mass. It doesn't even have gravity. Asteroids get the gravity also. Blob. The Earth is falling apart. It's not because of a huge blob. It's going to become a huge rock. My son. It's going to be huge, stretching hydrogen around. It's almost like a black hole sucking our sun in towards it. Hydrogen. That looks pretty designed. But for real, this is gonna be a disaster. The moon controls our tidal waves. Even the sun does. Without tidal interaction, there's no gravity too. No gravity. You're basically dealing with it, people. Deal with it. Deal with gravity. It's the only thing tidal forces do. You play simulations and they're all round. Some people are telling me the Earth is like a triangle. You're crazy. Triangles will be weird. We're basically gonna have two nights. And one facing the sun. Look, if the Earth was flat in real life, the sun will be all the way over here, and the Earth will be tiny locked to the sun. You know what happens? The temperature's gonna rise up so high, we're gonna get toasted up. Yes, toasted up. Toast. We're gonna get toasted. This is the flat Earth. This is the sun. There's nothing in the back. I'm gonna get toasted. Don't tell me the Earth is spinning. It can't even spin. All the continents are here, and you're behind here. That's not real. You're just gonna get crisped up. Crisp, and we're gonna die. We're gonna die seriously. Yes, die into crisp. I'm a kid that made some mistakes, but I still like science. Time can be slow on other things, like Earth, the space station, ISS. Time is a bit faster because there's not a lot of gravity to hold. There's not a lot of gravity. Time is different, people. Deal with it. Every country, time is different. And that's because about gravity. Time is about gravity. Differences. Probably not true, but coming down from Ron. Time is about gravity. Yes, gravity. Everything's about gravity. Also, tidal heat or tidal friction of planets. Tidal friction. Pretty annoying, right? It isn't. It makes huge amount of heat. People don't get it. People don't get what they're saying, people. You don't get what you're saying, people. This is my mom. I can see my face. I'm pretty mad. I'm not mad actually. I'm just here to explain what the spaghettification is. The Earth isn't a donut. Why? Because planets aren't allowed to have holes. They're not allowed to have holes in the middle. In fact, if the Earth was a donut, there's no core to regenerate a magnetic field also too. Weird, isn't it? Triangle. We're gonna have a triangle core. That's weird, people. Don't even think that. Don't think the Earth is a triangle and a donut and flat. The Earth is obviously not a cube also. Where would we be living? Minecraft reality? I hate Minecraft also. But I still have Mr. Creeper. You see that green thing? Mr. Creeper. Make sure comment down below if you think the Earth is round. Like this video. Like this video if the Earth is round. Dislike this video if you think the Earth is flat or round. If you're both. Comment down below and say I hate you if the Earth is flat. Don't lie to yourself. How about gravity? Gravity exists. Look, here's a gravity test. Throw a ball in the air and check how many escape velocity does it have. If not, it's too tight and it falls down. This is gravity, people. You're basically living in gravity. Sorry. Don't throw it in the trash. Throwing in the trash sure does nothing. You say, haha, bye Gary, you two suck, bye. And suddenly, seconds, you'll obviously be falling apart and flying out of the Earth into interstellar space. This is so much fun. But you realize you forgot to bring pack of oxygen. Oopsie. You fall down. You float in space forever. You think the sun has enough gravity to pull you, but that's sad. You're obviously still flying out. Because of why? You're too small for the sun's gravity to pull you in. If that would happen, you'll be burned into crisp. That's right, burn into it. Don't break the law of physics, people. You think I'm breaking a lot of physics? But you can't just say the Earth is flat. Flat Earthers are making comedy. Why? Oh yes, my mom is in the bathroom, so I'm not making it looking into the toilet. Sorry, Mom. I'm out of here. Sorry for seeing my mom in the toilet, but I'm not going to make you guys look at it because it's too disgusting. This is the, I don't know, whatever it is. It's disgusting. Oof. Oh my god, I almost saw it. Think again. Is the Earth flat or round? People think that pizza proves the Earth is flat. But actually, pizza is 3D. Yes, 3D. Look at your body. It's 3D. But this obviously means the Earth is round. Living in a 3D world, people. Then why is people flat? Look at it. People is flat. But that doesn't prove that the earth is flat. If you look it so closely, paper isn't flat at all. But this obviously you're a lie. The world is a lie to you. It's obviously round. And goodbye. And comment down below if you think the earth is flat. And say I hate you. If you think the earth is round, give me a like. If you think the earth is round and flat and you're stuck both of them, make sure to thumbs down. Goodbye, people.